Balon asks, Daddy, where do children come from? 4 years old. Okay. Daddy will tell you when you get older. Is usually what I choose. Deceitful and cynical is not that great. But trusting, craven is even worse. And craven, wrath, slothful is even worse. So this is the best trait in there. Even though it's a slight chance, I will go for it. And bingo! Diligent. Very nice trait. Very, very nice trait. I always go for diligent. Like, there are a few traits that are really black and white, where you always go for the good trait. Others have, like, certain advantages and disadvantages, but diligent is a must. Diligent, you can even make a case for content over ambitious, sometimes. Just, I always go just instead of arbitrary. Yeah. But you could also, like, for example, I have patient, but is it patient? No, temperate. No, yeah, it's patient. And you could make an argument for wrath if you like training a martial character. So, Lord Dontos greeted us warmly to the wedding. Fine arbor gold was served and most lovely music was played throughout the whole night. I wonder if they will play the Reigns of Castamere. The ceremony between Sir Dontos and Tilly and the grand feast shall be held upon the morrow. Thank you for inviting us. Now Tilly Hart and Dontos Celtigar stand before the gods to take up a holy vow of marriage. The great lords and ladies of the Whisper look on as he drapes the arms of House Celtigar around the bride, to finally seal their marriage. There we go. 10 red crabs on white. And House Hart has... I actually don't know. What are these? Stacks? Red stack heads? I have to look that up. And now for the feast. For the feast. That's the important part. No. Not getting any luck with my claims. The feast is winding down, and now only the bedding remains. Dontos and Tilly are stripped of all garments by the revelers, who make many a bawdy joke along the way. They are then finally bundled into their bedchamber, where they are finally left alone. There we go. Tilly Hart. Now the wife of Sir Dontos Celtigar. Lord Dontos' wedding is over, and it's time to begin the long way home. After the music, the entertainment, and the warmth, the real world suddenly feels cold and hostile. 10 prestige just for visiting a wedding, which is nice. Oh, she died at age 14 for pneumonia. She was married to the son and heir of House Kellington of Bluegrove. Never heard of those, actually. Not even kidding. So he is spinning some marriages, my son, for his daughters. The next one will be Elena. She's 13. She's quite good, except for the slothfulness. Maybe she will become something decent. Interesting. Okay. A child lacks education, like a guardian, so he is going for a steward education. So I will not grant you Crab's Pincer, but I want someone with a good steward education. I think I'm the only one, that's the issue. Yes, I'm the only one. But also have like 2 wards already. But Murray of the Riverlands, I will educate that child with someone else real quick. I don't have a good one for this as well, so I will. Shit, I can't stop this education because it's not my child. That sucks. Something's always going wrong here. Okay. I think she is actually the best color. And once I'm finished educating the other girls, which should be happening next April, I will take over my own son. The thing is, you go for, like, if you educate, you look for a guardian who has a very high educational trait, because there's a high chance that the child will take on this educational trait. If the learning is high enough. That's the point, that's why I need learning. Higher the learning, the more... the higher the chance is that they will take on the trait of the higher trait. I hope that makes sense, I don't know. New Lord Commander on the wall. He is a nobody, but an Ironborn. Night gathers, and now my watch begins. It shall not end until my death. I shall take no wife, hold no lands, father no children. I shall wear no crowns and win no glory. I shall live and die at my post. I am the sword in the darkness. I am the watcher on the walls. I am the fire that burns against the cold, the light that brings the dawn, the horn that wakes the sleepers, the shield that guards the realms of men. I pledge my life and honor to the night's watch, for this night and all nights to come. And now his watch has ended. Yeah. Okay, so Steffar takes over. He is an Ironman. So not a High Lord or a knight of some sort, but, well, he was a knight, but like only a lowborn hedge knight, probably. "64-year-old, still running strong. She's already pregnant. Okay. So my granddaughter-in-law is already pregnant. They did not waste any time. King Aegon the Bold. Princess Shira. She's gluttonous. You can see that. Oh, who? War against the tyranny of Triarch Bellicio of Volantis. We are actually... Why are we helping him? We're actually defending the Triarch of Volantis. No clue why. He's a slave trader and a slave owner. Oh, by the way, did I... Oh, auto saving. So that's why it was lagging. I was like, please don't crash. I was thinking, please, please, please don't crash. Yeah, slavery is abolished here, and I think I mixed that up. There was like a game where Aegon actually allowed slavery. It was crazy. I could like sell people left, right, and center. I invaded like a castle, got his children and heirs, and sold them to slavery. Oh, that was nice. Of course, slavery is bad. Oh, the city of Dalston hates me. Why? What is your problem? Yeah, I'm a foreigner. What else? Ah, he's ambitious. That's why. So he will not pay me taxes, which sucks. Okay. Dear Lord Christmas Player, I hereby invite you to the wedding of Lord Talon Bar Ammon and Lady Ceneris Celtigar. Who are you? A granddaughter of mine? Oh, she's the twin sister. So the Bar Ammons. I will travel to the wedding. There we go. My granddaughter is getting married. The martial education, it did not work. And Elena is court educated and she is marrying the brother of the Lord of Martley Bell. That's not a good match. That is really not a good match for a Celtigar. I really have to talk to my son about this. Yada yada yada, some Abergold. There we go, my granddaughter is getting married. I don't think I have to read this again. While we wage war in Volantis. There's like a Crown Loyalist faction. I could join. Let me join the faction. Maybe that gets me some bonus points. The twists and turns of Matrix's tongue and the white lies she uses to make friends is making my head spin. How can such a young lass be able to lie so well? So deceitful is actually a trait that I like. Honest is... depends on what you want, right? So, in this case, though, this girl is going the diplomacy route, not the intrigue route. So I would be more happy, didn't work, to get her honest. Well, at least she's now a little bit there now. More balanced. Feast is winding down. Let's go to the bedding. I still don't know why we get involved here. Yeah, 10 prestige, that's fine. There we go. 10,000 troops. Westerosi army in Volantis. Volantis always breaks like this. The thing with Volantis is the rulers are Valyrian, but the religion is R'hllor. So they always get squashed by the R'hllori. Because all his vassals are actually R'hllor. This has actually, if you read the book like The World of Ice and Fire, it is explained. The rulers of Volantis are descendants of the Valyrian Freehold. Volantis was a colony of the Valyrian Freehold. And the rulers live in seclusion, like in the inner city, where only they are allowed. So Volantis is always like a melting pot for... What are you trying? Oh, really? You want to... I hope you say yes to my proposal to stop that investigation, or I will freaking kill you. this will increase my tyranny by 20, which might not be a good thing. But I will go for it. I will need a new treasurer. So, Lady Ravella, Farron Cross. There we go. I could call him up for trial. Who is your heir? Your little child. Which is nice. There we go. I will call him up for trial. I'm pretty sure he has... Okay, he has diplomacy of 8. I have the diplomacy of 9, and my Justicia has a pro of 11. So, normally I should win this trial. He begins to present his defense, and some decent arguments were made. Many in the court seem to sympathize with him. Sir Darren stuttered and stammered and incoherently rambled in front of the accused, who rebuked his questions and accusations. Shit. Yeah. Unfortunately, his argument was so boring that many at court appealed to almost fall asleep, so he will get innocent. Fuck my life. So I have no choice but to release him. Yeah, I lost 100 prestige for that. I should have kept him there and until he asked for like a combat by trial by combat. But now I'm a tyrant. And holy shit, my vassals hate that. Okay, so it's time for me to choose how my son Balon is, and I will actually go for a groom for command here, and I will also go for a high education. I should have gone for stewardship as well with him, but yeah, you know, it's not always that easy. Travelers bring rumors of fire and blood. They say that Aegon has escaped from the dungeons of Prince Share of Westeros and has built a lair in Blackwater Bay. Let me check. So I'm ambitious, I'm high Valyrian. I would try to find the dragon. Maybe I can tame it. I will... Oh wait, I have to... Sorry. I have to resign as commander. Can I now be put into... There we go. So, here's how you get it. The dragon that Shera has hatched, she couldn't tame it. I will ignore him for now. So I will go to Blackwater Bay, try to find him. Because I'm already that old, it doesn't really matter. If I die, that's fine. But if I tame him, it will be easier for Dontos, my son, to tame him as well. So maybe we can get this done. So I'm going to Blackwater Bay and try to find him and tame him. This will probably end in horror, but I will not reload this if I die. There we go. I should be able to... One of these must be true. Character is Lord Crispian of Blackwater Bay. Oh fuck, I can only do it if I'm the... Shit. So I cannot go in there and tame it. They changed the rules. This sucks. I think they did this to prevent like random High Valyrian courtiers getting dragons. But this is a dumb rule. I should be able to, you know... There we go, it's a wild dragon. It's located in Blackwater Bay. I'm at Blackwater Bay. I should be able to face him. This sucks. Okay, never mind. There we go. No dragon for me. That's a bugger. That's a real shame. Here's what I do. I will marry my daughter to Aegon. Maybe she will get an egg, and I can pass it then to, you know, my family. There we go. So Prince Aegon and my daughter should marry. Get some royal blood into the family. There we go. Accept it. Perfect. That's a bummer. I was so excited. Yay, I can get a dragon. Didn't work as I thought it was. Shit. Oh, whatever. Could be worth, right? So, there we go. Aegon Celtigar is the daughter of my grandson, which makes it my... What is it called? I don't know. Does it have a name? Grandson? Probably. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so we wait. I wonder what will happen with this dragon then. Someone will tame it. Someone in like King Aegon's court will tame it. Sucks, actually. Okay. So here we have Jacaerys of Driftmark, my grandson, the bastard child of Desmara Celtigar. He wants to become a maester. Sure, go for it, Jacaerys. Become a maester. Maesters, if you're not familiar with Game of Thrones, are like, yeah, it's like an order of educated people. Like it's the order of educated people. It's an old town. This is Hightower. This is City of Old Town, which is the biggest city, the second biggest city after King's Landing. But King's Landing does not exist in this run, so it's the biggest city. And many thought that Aegon might take Old Town as his residence. But he built his own city, like King's Landing. Okay, Oris is not pursuing anything here. Oh, there we go. Levy reinforcement rate 50%. But we're almost finished with our levies, so not much more to get there. I still can't get... Yeah, here you go. He's a Wrath, which makes no sense. Kind is okay-ish. Yeah. Can't I? No. I still have a ward. 2 wards, actually. Tyranny goes away, I think, after 10 years, so probably will not go away until I die. Yeah. Oh, a grand feast at Blackwater Bay. Let's go there. Blackwater Hill. Well, he built a little bit. He does have good money. Which usually he doesn't have because of all the, like, all the invasions and stuff. How is he still fighting against the uprising and not losing?